Let's find out the difference between xylem and phloem. To understand this difference better, let's have a look on some major differences. As we know that in our body, substances, hormones, nutrients, excretory materials all have to be transported from one location to another location. And this is done by the circulatory system that also include heart and many other things as well. Now if we talk about the plants, so in case of plants, the conducting tissues are only xylem and phloem. Firstly, if we talk about the xylem part, then it is responsible for conduction of water. Apart from this, the phloem part is responsible for conduction of food from leaves, or we can say the portion where the food is prepared to the portion where it is needed. That is from the leaves to growing parts of the plant. Now, apart from this, in case of xylem, there are four major parts of this. One is tracheids, second one is vessels, third one is xylem parenchyma, and the fourth one is xylem fibers. Similarly, in phloem also, phloem consists of companion cells, sieve tubes, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers as well. Now, in all these parts, some are living while some are dead. We say dead are those in which the protoplasm or the cytoplasm it is not present. So why what is their function in that thing? Their function is to provide the mechanical strength mainly. So in case of the xylem, tracheids, vessels and xylem fibers, they all are dead. The only living tissue here is the xylem parenchyma. While in case of the phloem, here the phloem parenchyma, companion cells and sieve tubes, they all are living. And the only dead thing is here phloem fibers. So here we can understand the thing that the xylem provide mechanical support to the plant, while in case of the phloem, they don't have any mechanical tissue. They don't act as a major role as a mechanical tissue. If we talk about the direction, so here we can see in case of xylem, it is unidirectional. That is, the water only flows from downward to upward direction. So we can understand this one through the arrow that it goes from downward to upward direction only. That's why it is unidirectional. While in case of the bidirectional, here the substance can move in both directions, that is in upward also in downward direction. That's why the term is bidirectional. Now, this one we have seen that xylem provide mechanical support. Why? Because it has a large number of dead components in itself. These are tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers, and the only living one is xylem parenchyma. Now, if we talk about the phloem part, then in this one, it is not a mechanical tissue. Why? Because in this one, mainly there are living parts. That includes phloem parenchyma, companion cells, and sieve tubes. Here, the only dead thing is only phloem fibers. Now, xylem is concerned with the conduction of water or the sap which is present in the plants, while in case of the phloem, it is concerned with the conduction of solutes only, that is the food particles only. The substances that include nutrition, food particles, that is concerned with the conduction of solutes or phloem. Now, let's talk about the location of xylem and phloem. So, in case of xylem, here it is located towards inner side of the plant parts, while in case of the phloem, phloem is located towards the outer side of the plant parts. So, these are some major differences between xylem and phloem. Now, let's have a look on its components as well. So, in case of xylem, here we can see tracheids are present, fibers are present. Here, perforation plates are also present. These perforation plates actually act as a conducting pipeline. As we can see that these are perforated, that's why these vessel members act as a conducting pipeline. While in case of the phloem, here we have the companion cells. Why we say these are companion cells? Because they have the nucleus, while the sieve tubes don't have their own nucleus. That's why the work of the nucleus of sieve tubes is compensated by the companion cells. That's why the term is companion cell. Apart from this, it also has fiber. Now let's have a look on the conduction as well. So in case of the xylem, here we can see that here only one way transport is there, that is from downward to upward. and in this one water and minerals are transported. There is no end walls between the cells and one way only. Apart from this, outer cells are not living in this one. While in case of the phloem, here we can see that the organic molecules are transported. Here end walls are sieve plates. Here we can see these are the sieve plates, and here two-way movement is present. And the cells are living also, but they need support, as we know that phloem don't have so much mechanical function. So this was about the difference between xylem and phloem.